So today, ladies and gentlemen, we got to plug a tire, this tire. And I thought I would make a short video on how I do that the cheapest way possible. This is less than $5 at Walmart. You can find them for $2. Dollar General actually carries them for $3.25. You do not have to use this, but I recommend it. It's rubber cement, and Walmart knows how to sell it. So this was $7, but you can go to the art and craft section of Walmart and get it for cheaper than that. But this was right beside this, and I did not feel like going through anything else in Walmart, so I paid the convenience fee of finding this right beside this. I paid $3 extra for this when you can buy probably a bigger jug in the art and craft section of this. So this is set up to plug 5 times. You go to Firestone, it's going to cost you between $10 and $20 depending on the patch. But we're not patching, we're plugging. There's a difference. And I'm gonna show everybody how to do that in this video today. These handles last pretty much forever, but you can buy refills of this individually, but this kit's honestly so cheap that it really just don't matter. But anyway, let's get into it. So here's the damage. Looks like a roofing nail, edge short, and you can hear it hissing. So we're gonna pull that baby out and get a plug. Normally, if you're going to do it right, pulling off the tire is recommended, but I got kind of lucky with this, and it's so far to the outside that I think I can do it with the tire on the car, but I'm prepared to pull the tire off if I need to, but I really don't think I'm going to have to. But if it was in the middle of the tire on the other side, I would definitely have to pull the tire off, but today we're being lazy. Let's get her out of there. You're definitely going to want a compressor close by when you do this, because you're going to lose almost every damn bit of air you have in that tire. Before you go to plug a tire, make sure that you have air ready to put back in the tire, because that does happen. You know, people often forget about the air part and go ahead and plug the tire, and then they don't have anything to inflate the tire with. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it does happen. So I want to start with this. You want to stay back. This tire's got 30-ish pounds of pressure in it, and if that pops out, it can come fly back and hit you, and I do recommend safety glasses. But I'm in a hurry today, and we are dealing with a nail, so I got this up out of there good enough. We're going to get a hold of that really well. And make sure it don't fly somewhere, because I don't want a second flat. Just like that. And that's what we're dealing with. God knows where I picked that up. It's been in my tire for all day yesterday for sure. And I worked all day yesterday, so I thought I could just pump up the tire really good and go to work, and I lost 20 pounds before I got to work. So I turned the car back around and came back, and now we're getting it done. So let me go dispose of this nail and we'll get this plugged. Just like that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this and get in there and smooth out the sides. That way that rubber cement will silt in it really well. Man, it's hard to see. Yeah, there we go. And you're going to have to apply some pressure. Take your time. It's going to be tight. I know a lot of people that are not familiar with this process are going to see me putting in a bigger hole in my tire, but there's a reason for it. Kind of need to make space for that plug. So now we're going to get us a plug out of here. These things are a little bit of a beast to put in. You just kind of gotta play with it. I strongly recommend gloves, because this is basically tire and buddy, it's sticky. It'll stay with you. So you just gotta play with it. I made that look easy the first 100 times I've done this. Was not that easy. You just kind of get better at it with time. So we got our rubber cement. You want to be sure to put the lid back on this ASAP, because this stuff will dry and harden, and boy, let me tell you, it's not fun. What we're going to do, we're just going to paint this. A little bit does go a long way with this stuff. Like I said, you really don't have to do this, but I do because I go that extra mile. The This stick will actually do the job all by itself, but just for extra measure, we're going to go with rubber cement. Not required, but the results are better. I have actually plugged tires before it come undone because I didn't put rubber cement on it, so it is an extra it might take. You gotta put some pressure on it. Oh yeah, just take your time with it, be patient. You don't want to make it worse than it already is. And you can push it down in there so far that you will lose this inside the tire, and you'll have to do this all over again. We're getting there. Oh, and like I just said, it can go down in there so easily that you'll lose it, like I just did. So I gotta do that all over again. It's so easy to do. It just kind of pops. Let's try this again. Now that the hole is stretched out, this time should be successful. There's nothing you can do about it. And it'll just glue itself somewhere inside your tire. It's not a big deal. These things weigh about 1 gram, so it ain't gonna throw you. Oh, this time it's much, much better. Okay. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. So to give you up close and personal, that is the end result. Now you can take a pair of scissors and cut off the excess. I'm probably not with that little amount. So I'm going to take off driving, and a black top should smash it between the grips of this tire. We're going to give that about 15 minutes to cure, and we're going to get back on the road. Now we're going to go ahead and throw some air in it. I recommend giving that 10 to 15 minutes to cure, but I'm in a hurry today, and I've done this enough to know that we're pretty good. There's no air bubbles coming out of that rubber cement. So let's get some air in that tire. We're going to take her to 45 pounds pressure. Watch for bubbles right here when you're blowing that tire up. If you start seeing bubbles coming through, back off and reevaluate what's going on. There we go. And folks, we're good to go. We're ready to hit the road and make some money. There is a state law in the state of Kentucky, we're allowed to have up to 3 plugs per tire. Past that's illegal. I don't know how anybody would really find out, but I'm a law-abiding citizen. So check your state, the laws surrounding your state. I just found that statistic very, very interesting. Yeah, guys, until next time.